Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good night if you're on the other side of the world. Welcome to our speaker spotlight for our upcoming The Dominion Blueprint webinar that's going to be taking place on August the 15th. I am really, really excited. We have created a speaker ecosystem for kingdom minded speakers. And it just thrills my heart. It just thrills my heart. And so I wanted everybody to meet the speakers because you may individually know who they are because you are part of their community, but I want you to get to know each and every one of us. So my name is Dr. Coylette James. For those of you that don't know me, I am the lioness, and you see me everywhere with Lioness Effect and Lioness Warrior Kingdom and lioness, 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 right? And identity, equity, and what have you. But today is not about me. Today, we are spotlighting Karmin coaches, okay?
Hello, hello.
We are spotlighting Karmin Reeves Jenkins, and we are so very, very excited about it because Karmin has a special message that she is going to deliver to all of you beautiful people on August the 15th. So, Karmin, first of all, welcome to your spotlight.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. So honored, so
I'm
honored.
excited. I'm excited to have you a part of this. I really, really am. And then share with the audience what it is that you're speaking on the 15th.
Yeah, just a few nuggets. We don't want to give all of it away because we want you to come.
Just a little teaser. Just a little teaser.
But my heart, not just because I am a woman, but partially because I am a woman, but I really want to see women of all races, cultures, and creeds thriving. And living the lives that we have been designed and created to live. And so whenever I get the opportunity to talk about who we are, why we are, and a little bit about where we may be and how we can maximize those spaces, I love doing that. And so a part of my platform involves abundant living. Scripture tells us that we should have life and have it more abundantly. St. John 9:10 and 10. But we know that the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And so I'm about the business of bringing awareness to what's trying to be destroyed, what's trying to be stolen, and those things sometimes that are even hidden from us, things that we may be in denial about, those generational wounds and curses and things that have been transmitted from one generation to another, particularly through the women's lineage. Women have had a hard way to go, but we have done some phenomenal things throughout history. And so I want women to understand what they carry and who they are. And so we're going to talk a little bit about our identity, and a little bit about what we carry and how we can enhance what's already inside of us.
That is awesome. Awesome. You are really speaking my language, right? Like all day long. I really believe that there is a massive push. And because this is all based in the kingdom, which is really exciting for all of us that are on this platform, because we speak on all different kind of platforms, secular platforms, kingdom,
Yes.
all of it, right? But to be able to be on a platform specifically where we can share the heart of God on, that is exciting. And I really, really believe that we are in a season where God is unveiling our identity in a massive way.
Absolutely. On so many levels and in so many ways, because it has to be known, where many things and people, we want to stay okay on the platforms, are trying to take away from who we are, and discount the value and the worth that we have. But, no matter what's done or said, it really can't happen, because women are just phenomenal creations. And as many times as we can enhance and highlight that fact, because it is a fact, you can't take away from who we are, and what we have been purposed to do. The world cannot survive without women.
The world will not exist without women.
That part.
Show me two men that can procreate. I'm sorry.
That
Y'all
part.
might go out and adopt, but show me two men that can, show me two women that can procreate. So we need
Cannot
the
happen.
men just like the men need the women, but we are
Yes.
not to be put on a shelf, right?
No.
Anyway, I'm
So we
sorry.
need to know what's in our DNA, and I like to refer to that as our divine nature activated. And we need to know how to activate what's inside of us.
I love it. I love it. There is such a value in knowing your identity. I did a workshop last night called Identity Equity, and it
Mm,
is the more you know about your identity, the more value you possess. When
yes.
we stop and we back up and we think about our creation, right? Our creation. And there are people out there that claim that, they believe in, they don't believe, let me put it that way, they don't believe in a creator. There's this Big Bang Theory and all of that. But where did the Big Bang come from? Because something had to be there. Even if there's a Big
Exactly.
Bang, where did it
Yeah.
come from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything and everyone has come from a place, right? So
Yes.
nothing has created itself. And what I have come to understand, and it's just such a freeing place in life to be, when you know the truth and the truths, you don't have to argue and debate with people, because nothing that has been attempted to be disproven has really disproved anything. The
And
creator
it
is the
actually
creator.
it proved it to be a fact.
So you
That's
can
what it
debunk,
did.
you can try to deconstruct all you would like, but it is what it is.
It
And
is.
so it's just, when you know you don't have to fight, you don't have to prove yourself.
Mhm.
We are just to be who we have been created to be, with all our different hues and sizes and personalities
Mhm.
and skills and abilities and giftings. And the more that we can come together, it's just an awesome thing.
It truly is. I'm an avid admirer of Dr. Miles Monroe and his teaching
Mm,
on the kingdom and his teaching on purpose.
yes, one of my favorites.
And he said that first and foremost, it is in the mind of the creator what the creation was for, how it was designed, and what the purpose of it was.
Hmm.
And he also carried that on to say, when you don't know the purpose of a thing, you will abuse
Yes.
and or abnormally use it. All right. If you don't know your core identity, the
Hmm.
truth in why you're here, why you were created, and the fact that God is such a strategic entity. I always, it's like when we say God, it's like you've put him in this little box, and and yeah, and he's a divine being, and he's nice and all of that. And it's like, okay, guys, let's take another little look at this. So they're still discovering
Yes.
universes out there. Okay, they're
Yes.
still discovering. And this is the entity that created the cosmos,
Hmm.
who created you.
Yeah.
So when you start to look at it in that respect, and it's like, oh, my identity has got to be multifaceted, because that's who the creator is. And he was so strategic that he put specific things within each and every one of us for our purpose and to
Yes.
carry out in this appointed time, because we could be here at any given time in
Come on.
eternity,
Yes.
but we're here
Yes.
right now for such a time as
Yes.
this. Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm
Absolutely.
excited about what you're going to share, Carmen. Oh my goodness.
I love it. I love it. If I could do life over, knowing what I know today, I would have done a lot differently. However,
You know what? I believe there's a progression in it. And I yeah, there might be a couple of decisions that I might want to change that I made. But for the most part, even in the mess ups, it was education and
yes.
was something that we can utilize to bless the next generation, to bless our sisters, to bless others,
Indeed.
along
Yeah,
their journey. So it all has purpose. It all
absolutely.
has purpose.
God has made no mistakes. He can't, and we are just to learn from every area of our lives.
Yeah.
And as you said, teach the next generation, each generation do better.
Mhm.
And this is just going to be more than we can ever even fathom.
I believe that. I believe that. When God dropped this, it was so funny because it was in my spirit some time ago. And then I went to lunch with, I tell people, my oldest friend, because we were in daycare together. So we were running around in diapers together. And she was like, Coylette, we could do the speaker thing and what have you. And she was talking about the models that are out there. And I was like, I wouldn't do it like that. I said, no, I would switch it up. And this would be the vision that I would have for it. And as we talked about it, it was like, oh, yeah, okay. And then I just, and we just left it at lunch. We just left it at lunch. But as God is who he is, he began to percolate that thing. He began to
Yeah.
percolate that thing. And from there, Kingdom Domination was born because we were created to take dominion.
That's right.
That's the whole crux of this.
That's
We
right.
were created to take dominion. And so each and every one of us has something that we bring to the table that enhances those that will join us to grow in the kingdom, not in churches, okay, but outside the four
Come
walls,
on. Yes.
which is where you were called to.
Yes.
Okay. It's great that you can come together a couple of times a week and have fellowship and, and corporate praise. And that's all good. I'm not against church. I'm in there every Sunday morning. Okay. I get
Yeah.
it. Right. But that is not where it stops. Your salvation was the beginning. It was only the beginning. And so God is releasing you out to go out
Yeah.
to accomplish the purpose for which you were created. And so what Karmin is going to share on the abundance of your identity is going to be mind-boggling. It is. And it's going to liberate you. It's going to free you so that you can step out. And like she just said a few moments ago, not that you have to prove yourself. See,
And
that's
not
what we
anymore.
messed up as women.
Not anymore.
That's where we messed up. Like, I understand the feminist movement, and I'm not mad at them. Please, y'all, please don't give me all of these negative comments and stuff. But we missed it.
Yes.
We missed the collaboration for the competition. And God never called us to compete.
Never.
He just told us to be.
Never. He has given us everything that we need. He's given us dominion. We don't have to fight, beg. We don't have to. Everyone has their way of trying to bring people together, and there's a time and a place for protests, and there's a time and a place for the various kinds of things. Absolutely. But when we can authentically be who we have been created to be individually and then come together collectively, it's that like power. Those five fingers that create a fist. When that fist
that power
makes a punch, it's a mighty blow.
Yes, ma'am.
And we just have to keep expanding and expanding. And that's the kingdom, right?
Absolutely. That's the kingdom. That's that. We were called, like Christ told us, he gave us power and authority. And he specifically told us to take dominion.
Yeah.
Right? The first mandate that God gave us after he created us, he told us he created us in his image and in his likeness.
That's right.
And then he told us to be fruitful, multiply.
Come on, Genesis.
Subdue and take dominion.
That's
first
order.
First order. I created you in my image and in my likeness, and this is what I want you to do with what I created. That's basically what he said.
And as you said, we've missed it. We've missed the understanding that we are to rule the world and not let the world rule us. We're not to rule over one another, but we are to rule this earth.
Yeah. Yes.
And carry out the plans of God in the earth. We are his image and likeness in the earth. So he's not coming here to do anything. He put us here.
I have given the earth to my children. Okay, the heavens are mine. Did he not say that? The heavens are mine. I gave the earth to you.
That's right.
I gave the earth to you. I'm excited. Well, people, listen, this has been really, really exciting to take 15 minutes and introduce Karmin to those of you that may not know her. You see this QR code up above our head. Scan it, register, register for this event. It's going to take place
Yes.
August the 15th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You have heard from one of our speakers. And let me tell you, all of them are on fire. You're going to hear from various different ones throughout the course of this week, but every one of them brings something to the table to help you to be who God created you to be. So we are excited and we will see you on August the 15th. Thank you so much,
Thank
Karmin.
you. Thank
I
you.
appreciate you. I
You as
appreciate
well.
you. All right, guys, that's it. Talk to you later.